What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another episode of Hook. This is going to be episode 4 of the Watcher Book 2. I hope you guys are really enjoying this series because I know I definitely am. And we are actually coming up to an end of the Watcher. This is going to be the final one. There is no episode 3. Or book 3, I should say. So this is going to be the last 2 episodes. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys. Book 2 is not as great as book 1 was. I feel like there's more third person here in book 2 more than there was in book 1. So we're going to see how it was and how it's going to be now in the last few episodes. So without further ado, guys, let's jump into it. So we're starting off like this. Despite the pounding fear in her heart, the icy chill in her bones, and the eerie silence echoing in her ears, Chloe somehow managed to drift off to sleep shortly after the Watcher abandoned her. And if she was surprised to realize she had dozed off under such dire circumstances, she is even more stunned upon waking some hours later to discover a crackling fire burning just inches from the top of her nose. Fucking hell. Springing off her feet, Chloe prepares to run, but quickly realizes the blaze is safely contained within a stone hearth that somehow manifested itself at the edge of the clearing while she slept. Or had it been there's along the fucking bro, dude, I am so bad at reading. All along, draped in the same oppressive blackness, presently hiding an entire forest from her. Chloe doesn't think so, but it doesn't much matter right now. So see, again, it's third person. I don't like this stuff. I want it to be kind of like first person talking to another person or something like that. So we're just gonna see how it goes off. What matters is that she is warm. What the fuck, bro? What am I reading? What matters is that she is warm and she can see, at least a bit anyway. Hoping to get a better lay off the land, Chloe strains her eyes, peering into the deep, dark forest, but the light cast by the gently flickering flames penetrates no more than half a dozen feet or so. All the same, the warmth of the fire with its cozy orange glow brings some odd comfort in these odd circumstances. Grumpy, are you out there? Damn, Chloe, she a bitch. You know what? Don't call him Grumpy. This isn't fucking Snow White. Nothing but the crackling of the flames. If you are, I just wanted to say thank you for the fire. First she calls him Grumpy and then she thanks him. Go fuck yourself. If you're the one to thank, that is, thank no one. The Watcher's voice The Watcher's voice sifts into the clearing from somewhere out in the night. The fire is so you don't die of hypothermia. The soup is so you don't starve. What soup? Even as the words cross her lips, the scent of something wonderful fills Chloe's nostrils. In the pot. Since he first spoke, Chloe had been scanning the blackness beyond the clearing for a glimpse of that bitch-ass Watcher. But now, with the prospect of putting something in her rumbling belly like a goddamn lion, she turns her attention back to the hearth. What is this, like League of Legends? Where she spots a steaming cauldron hanging from an iron arm just outside the flames. How did you do that magic, bitch? What do you think? He put it there. Do what? That wasn't there before. The kettle pot, that is. No shit. Can you do magic? Yes, he's Steve, what's his name? David Blake. There is no such thing. And for your information, the cauldron was there all along. Again, Chloe has her doubts, but now is not the time to dwell on them. So to get a better whiff of the pleasant aroma wafting from the black pot, Chloe gets on all fours, and inches toward the fires. In doing so, her fingers fumble onto a shiny silver spoon lying on the hearthstone. Snatching it up, Chloe scoops out a measure of hot broth and blows in shit. Trying not to spill it. Is it poisoned? You should be dead by now. She asks, opening her mouth for what? What is she opening her mouth for? Yes. The Watcher replies flatly. Chloe pause as she is about to dump the soup into her mouth. Stone-faced, she shifts her gaze back to the darkness, searching for the Watcher. Grumpy, she calling him Grumpy again. You need to die, seriously. Watcher, kill her, please. A smile creases her lips. Did you just make a joke? No, no. Without waiting for a reply, Chloe shovels spoonful after spoonful of mushroom soup into her gullet. That's quite good, Grumpy. Again with the fucking name. The soup, I mean, not the joke. Though the joke wasn't bad either. Unseen, the Watcher's eyes close as she patiently awaits his reply. Well, I made them both, so there you have it. Oh, I get you with that pun. This shit's fucking cringe. As Chloe resumes eating in a slightly more ladylike manner, she spots the Watcher's faint silhouette on the far side of the hearth. Can I ask where you went before I fell asleep? No. Chloe grins, uncertain if the Watcher is making another jest. Off on some mission, no doubt. Peeking in some poor kid's window? I said not to ask, so don't. Chloe lets out a heavy sigh, and there he is, everyone. Welcome back, Grumpy. Who are you talking to? The Watcher asks, somewhat confused by Chloe's sarcasm. No, fuck off. Now I gotta wait this shit. Now let's move on. Why would you speak to no one? Chloe takes a moment to chomp on a rather chewy bit of mushroom before replying. It's a joke, silly. Sarcasm. Ever heard of it? Yes. Well, what? OMG, Grumpy, what do you think? The only jokes in the world have to do with poisoning people? Damn, the good ones do. Wow, for some reason, who's been around for 3,000 years? Did I read that? Yes, I did. You certainly have a lot to learn about the world. I sincerely doubt that. Now shut the fuck up and eat that. Okay. Chloe happily obliges and slurping down another spoonful of soup before pausing again to ask another question. Grumpy, I know you won't say why I was taken, but can I ask? What? Are we just gonna sit around here talking about how dark and creepy this place is, or is something fucking interesting going to happen? Bored, are we? Is she hinting on like sex or some shit? Kind of heading in that direction, yes. What would you like to happen, Chloe? I don't know, maybe we could... Oh shit, pause! Chloe's sentence is cut short, replaced by a sharp intake of breath as something flashes through the clearing behind her back. She reels around to try and catch a glimpse, but whatever was there is now gone. Grumpy, did you see that? Chloe turns back to the hearth, expecting to address the thin silhouette of the Watcher beyond it. But he is too gone. I meant to say, but he too is gone. Panic begins to rise in Chloe's chest. The spoon falls from her hand and clinks loudly on the hearthstones at her feet. Grumpy, are you there? The moment following is a simple question. It's one of those interminable moments which seems to be longer for no longer reason other to heighten one's sense of fear for wedding. And for Chloe, this is certainly one of those moments as attested to by the violent shiver running down her spine. And then the quiet moment following the interminable moment is interrupted by a thunderous voice growling from the darkness. Chloe is uncertain if the voice belongs to the Watcher or to some other unseen creature. What she is positive about, however, are the two words it shouted. I sound like a fucking robot. Get her! The voice. Who the fuck's that? And that's when all hell breaks loose as a deep, dark forest erupts into chaos. The first thing to catch Chloe's eyes is the Watcher springing from the darkness overhead and over her to land squarely into the center of the clearing. I gotta ask you guys a fucking question. Is this a scary story, or is this some shit from like the what the fuck was that? Percy Jackson shit? All of a sudden, forest erupts. Like, what is this? Some volcano? Okay, let's just continue. The sight of him absolutely horrifies her, but she is able to steal only the briefest of glimpses before something takes hold of her from behind, yanked from her feet and whisked off into the blackness. Chloe instantly recognizes the creature that has her. The strength is in its grip, the unmistakable clatter of its stony claws scraping against each other as it snatches her up like a ragdoll. Chloe has no doubt she is back in the possession of the Snatcher, or a Snatcher anyway, but this time she is awake and she intends to remain so. Of the moments she was snatched from her bedroom, Chloe has very little memory. She never saw the Snatcher sneak up behind her, and once she was in its steely grip, the beast squeezed the very air from her lungs to the point where she passed out. What the fuck? It's why she has no idea where the deep, dark forest lies, nor by what route she was brought here, or even how long that occurred. But this time, as the Snatcher steals her away from her cozy little clearing, she is wide awake, and what she sees confounds the hell out of her. I rather fucking... shit, it hit my nuts. So how did you guys think of this episode? Tell me in the comment section down below if you liked how I read it. Try to change things up a bit. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below if you're new. Thank you all so much for watching. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.